The Nintendo Switch, one of, if not one of my favorite gaming consoles right now. And it's been almost 1 year since our Nintendo Switch Gaming Collection video. And since that year's time, the collection has almost doubled. Today we are going to be looking over 80 games in my collection. These are all my games. I can't wait to show them off. Let's jump right into my collection. Here we are. We got one stack right here. If you watched our last year's video, I kind of gave a mini like 10-second review of each game. I'm going to try doing that with most of the titles. So let's go. Splatoon 2, absolutely love this game. Must own Switch title if you do not own it already. Or if you're waiting for Splatoon 3, you can always wait for Splatoon 3. Super Mario Maker 2, underrated game. I don't know how this game sold less than New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I don't know. This is definitely a hit. Well, is it a hidden gem? It sold very well, but no one talks about this game very much, which is kind of disappointing. Ring Fit Adventure, great game. Ah, man, we used to stream this all the time. And once I get in that streaming Ring Fit schedule, something always happens, like a Nintendo Direct happened when we were doing Ring Fits almost like 3 times a week. This got a Nintendo Direct got announced, and then this came out of my life. We're bringing it back soon, though, guys. Leave a comment if you're excited for the Ring Fit streams returning. Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom. This game is one of my favorite Switch titles right now. And the cool thing about this, you can get this game for 20 bucks or less, pretty much. This is a game I always recommend to people that are just buying the Switch because it's a great collectathon. If you're like Super Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, this game is perfect for you. I'm just saying. Then we got Rayman Legends. Dude, this game is amazing. Especially the Switch version. This is the definitive version of Rayman Legends. And I've always said the Wii U version was the definitive way to play in terms of its controls. And I still somewhat agree with that. Because Murphy, just the way Murphy controls in that compared to this and all the other console versions out there of Rayman Legends, I do feel like the gamepad is the best way to play Rayman Legends. So that's my thoughts on that. We gotta speed this up. Pokken Tournament Deluxe. I wanted to play more of this game, but none of my friends had it, so I kind of just took a break on it. I don't get to play it much. Octopath Traveler. I did not play a lot of this, but from what I played, this game is beautiful, man. I am definitely going to dig into that more. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I bought this, and I really didn't play it that much. The goal is to play this again after I beat Xenoblade 2, because I don't like starting long games on top of another long game. I like to get those long games out of the way before starting another. So, yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Buy this game if you don't own it. I got the collector's editions that came in America with the little art book. Absolutely love it. I mean, I'm an Auto Max. You have to know why I love this game. Buy it. Fire Emblem Warriors. This game, I don't know. I didn't have the same fun in this game compared to the other Nintendo Warriors games that there's out there. Like all the Hyrule Warriors, the Persona Warriors, even though it's not really Persona Warrior. I didn't have as much fun with this compared to all of those games. Okay. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. If you do not own this game in your Switch collection, dude, you gotta pick this up. This game is amazing, and I know people are gonna jump to the conclusion, oh, it's got rabbits, it's gonna be so bad, rabbits. No, this game is legit amazing. And the cool thing about this game, you can literally find this game for 15 bucks or less. I'm not even joking. This game is worth the $60, but you can find this game for $15. It is an amazing crossover game and one of my top 10 favorite Switch games, 100%. Pick this game up, please. Astral Chain. I did not play this. I bought it with the buy 2 get 2 free that GameStop had back in 2019. That was an amazing deal. They never did it again after that, but they had this in the pre-owned section, so I was like, okay, let's pick this up. It's a Nintendo game. My goal is to own every Nintendo published Nintendo Switch game. And I'm very close to that in terms of what's been released so far. I'm only missing like about 10 games. Spyro, Reignited Trilogy. I picked this up for $15 and I did not touch it. The main reason why I haven't touched it is because you have to download a lot of the game, and I need to beat more games so I can actually fill up my Switch memory to... Ooh! That way I can actually play this game. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing this soon, though. Super Bomberman R. This game is probably my favorite party game. I bring this over all the time, and we always have fun playing this game. I know that online is about to be a battle royale or something, and that's coming out as a free download. So we're definitely going to start streaming this game when that free update happens. Alright, we're here with section number 2. Starting off with the Steelbook. So I pre-ordered Persona 5 Strikers at Best Buy, and if you pre-ordered at Best Buy, they gave you a free Steelbook. It's really nice, but I don't really care about Steelbooks. But here's the full Steelbook. Talked about it before. I'll be having a video out on this game and a couple other games, hopefully within a week or two when this comes out. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I always talk about this. This is my favorite Nintendo Switch game of all time. I will be doing a top 10 Switch games eventually, so I'm going to stop saying what my favorites are. This game I have almost 500 hours on. This game is incredible. It is truly the ultimate version of Smash Brothers. Mario Party 10, Super Mario Party. This game, incredible. I know a lot of people don't like this game, but I enjoy it. I am not much into the Mario Party series. I've only played Mario Party 9 and this game. So the reason why I like this game is because I enjoyed what I played. It's a good game. I didn't play those classic Mario Party games, so I don't know how good those are. But what I know, I played this as one of my first Mario Party games, and I enjoyed it. Skyrim. It's incredible. You can take this game on the go. Huge game. Absolutely love playing it. I have not beaten it. I like playing it when I'm in the mood for that game, because that game is incredible. That is an incredible third-party game. We're just talking about great ports, and then this comes up. Outer Worlds. I haven't played the latest update. I think they made the game look a little bit better, run better. I bought this planning on doing a video for it, but I couldn't do it. Like, the game was, like, when I was first playing it, like, the first 2 hours, it was great. I didn't experience any issues. Like, I could see that this is definitely a downgrade version. But then after those 2 hours, you really see a lot of issues. Oh my gosh. Resident Evil Revelations Collection. I picked this up when it launched, but I picked it up for $20. It launched at $40. I picked it up. I played a little bit of the first Resident Evil Revelations game, and I'm going to be streaming it actually eventually as one of our horror games. I know that this isn't really a scary game, but I need to stream some horror games because I enjoy doing that. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, an amazing Switch port. Absolutely love this game. Pick it up. I think I've seen it sometimes go on sale for 15 to 20. It's worth it. It's worth the $40. It launched at 40. 100% worth it. Doom. This is the best Nintendo Switch port out there. Actually, the Doom Eternal is the best Switch port out there. This game is incredible. This is the coolest Nintendo Switch port out there. If you don't own this, well, you can buy it digitally. I found out the other day that the physical version of this game is worth a lot right now. It's worth like around $70 to $80, which is kind of crazy. I think a lot of the Switch titles are actually going to be worth a lot, because apparently why this is so rare is because they're not planning on doing a reprint of the physical copy, and you're going to see that with when I talk about some more of these rare Switch titles. The reason why it's rare is because they're not doing reprints of it. Moving on to another rare Switch title. I didn't play this one. The funny story about this game launched at $60, but Black Friday was a week after the game, or the game came out a week before Black Friday, and I wasn't really planning on picking up this game, but when Black Friday came, there was this Walmart glitch that had actually these two games at $12. So I was like, I gotta pick up this game. It just launched at $60, and I can get it for $12. I gotta get this game. And I already owned this before the $12 thing, but both of these games were $12 at Walmart Black Friday because of a glitch that happened in their system. So I picked up on the game. Dragon Ball FighterZ. What I played, this is a good Switch port too. we're going to be talking about the Dragon Ball game before that came out. Actually, it's right here. I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I didn't play this game. I bought this in hopes to get this game ported to the Switch. I love fighting games. I don't care about Dragon Ball. I honestly have never watched it before. But this game looked really cool with the fighting mechanics, so I wanted to pick this game up. I wanted to get it on Switch because I thought that this would be a huge game to have the Switch. To be running on the Switch, incredible game to be running on the Switch. So I didn't play Xenoverse 2. I just bought it to get this. I picked up both of these for 15 bucks each. So, yeah. Dark Souls Remastered. This is one of those games that I did the buy two, get two free with GameStop. And this is the free one, so I was just like, we'll add that to the collection. Alan played this a lot at my house, so I wish I could get his opinion on the game. I know Alan was the only one that played that game here. So, Alan played it. I didn't play it. Let's Go Pikachu. I always recommend this game more than Pokemon Sword and Shield. These games are fun. They're different, but they're still fun in my opinion. And you can sometimes see these games go on sale for $30, and that's really good for a Pokemon game now since they're always $60 and never drop in price. Overwatch. So, they didn't make a cartridge for this. This is just a blank case. But I'm a big Overwatch guy. I love playing it on my PlayStation 4, and then I sometimes will play it on my Switch, and this is also a really good Switch port. Very impressed with this. I wish my friends actually liked the game. They really hate Overwatch because they're losers. But yeah, highly recommend it because you can get this for $15. So have Overwatch for $15 on the Switch. That's incredible. Next stack. Max, edit this out. You need to edit this out. Remember this, Max. I'm fixing my stack right here. Alright, we're here with stack number 3. Speaking of 3, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I did not plan that. That's funny. But this game, what I put about, I think, 10 hours almost into it. I didn't beat it. I believe I'm really close. I just need to put another 10 hours and I can beat it. But I enjoyed this game. Really did. It reminds me a lot, this is a terrible comparison, but it reminds me a lot if we got a Harry Potter game. Like an actual good Harry Potter game. If you watch the movies, read the books, you'll know what I mean. Moving on. Witcher 3. I did not plan this. I really didn't have enough. There's no more 3 games, I hope not anymore in here. I hope not. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Incredible Switch port. If you're playing it in portable, it is an amazing game. When you put it in docked mode, this game looks... You can see how rough the game is in docked mode. But this is still an incredible game. All on the cartridge, the DLC, everything. It only takes like 3 gigabytes. Incredible. Paper Mario, the Origami King. This game wasn't bad, but I didn't finish it because I was trying to get a video out on it. I was really trying to push myself into beating this game. I put almost 30 hours into it, and I was very close to beating the game, but I couldn't do it. I played too much of this game, and I was worn out of playing this Paper Mario game. So I was tired of playing it, and I never completed it because I was trying too hard to get the video out, to get a video review. So I didn't beat it. One day I'll beat it because I'm very close to beating it. I'm worn out of playing it. I played it so much trying to get that video out, and then I never got the video out because I couldn't beat it. I was worn out. Borderlands Collection. This is a cool collection. My only disappointing thing about this, it's not all on one cartridge. You have to, so the first Borderlands game is on the cartridge, but it's not fully on the cartridge. You have to download Borderlands, which I don't understand how you can't fit Borderlands, the first game, all in one cartridge. That seems like 2K was being way too lazy, because that's not a heavy game. You can put that on a cartridge. Then you have to download Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, which it's in the Handsome Jack collection is what they ported. They give you a code to put that into the eShop. It's just like... Ori and the Blind Forest. This is a recent game pickup. I literally just picked it last week with Monster Hunter Rise. I haven't got a chance to play this because I have been all out with Monster Hunter Rise, an amazing game. We'll have a video out on this. Stay tuned. Great game. Plants vs. Zombies. The Battle for the Neighborhood. I'll have a video out on this also, so I'm not going to say much about it. Stay tuned. It should be out in a week or two. Crash Bandicoot 4. I'm going to have a video out on that. This is a recent gaming pickup. I'm not going to talk much about that one because we have a video. Stay tuned. Hades. This game is incredible. I picked up the physical copy. I'd never bought it digitally, but I finally picked up this game. I am so glad I waited for a physical copy because, well, I'm a physical guy, and I actually didn't have the money to buy it digitally at the time, so I just kept waiting and waiting, and then that Nintendo Direct happened. They announced the physical copy of Hades. So here we are with Hades. I'm very glad that I didn't have the money for the game. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Most Wanted. So Target recently had a buy two get one deal. I wanted to get Ori and the Blind Forest, but it sold out at Target. So I was left with one game I needed to pick, and it was either between this or Jump Force. Jump Force was $40. That game goes on sale like $15 for the Switch very frequently, so I decided to wait for that and picked up this because I never see this game go on sale. I don't really care about owning this, but I figured this was the best retail value. This was the smart decision to go with. Dead by Daylight. I've been playing so much Dead by Daylight recently. Absolutely love this game. The Switch version looks very ugly, but they choose a good frame rate over making the game look ugly. So that's why the game looks ugly. But the frame rate is perfect in this game. Absolutely love it, especially with all the horror content. Absolutely crazy. Like playing as Freddy Krueger, Ash Williams. Crazy. This is another recent gaming pickup is Mega Man 11. Haven't played this yet. I'm going to play it after Monster Hunter Rise, but I'm actually excited to play this. I picked that up with a GameStop deal, and I got it for like $10. It's a pretty good deal. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. This is a great game if you can still get it. I mean, $60 is a lot, but 2020, I think it's a good deal. It's debatable for some people. I liked what I paid for. I enjoyed it. Next stack. Alright, I brought all the stacks over here. So let's start off. My very first Nintendo Switch game was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Amazing game. Absolutely loved it. I put 60 hours into that. Incredible game. Ultra Street Fighter 2. The Final Challengers. So this was kind of a weird pick. It was a buy two get one deal with GameStop. This was in 2017. I think this will be a rare Switch game, just because I don't think there's many copies of this game out there. I don't see many people showing up with a physical copy of this game. I never touched it. I hate that, because I wanted to play this, and you know what? We're going to play this soon. We might do it on stream. Who knows? So yeah, I paid $30, I guess, is what this says. That's kind of a crazy deal. Like, that's not a good deal for that type of game. Anyways, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. This is going to be a rare Switch title because Nintendo is not reprinting this. When it first came out, it wasn't really selling well. Like, it sold like 500k copies. That's pretty good for a port, but it wasn't enough for Nintendo to be like, okay, let's reprint this game. I mean, 500k sounds bad in concept, but considering it's a port, in reality, it really isn't. Just take my word for it. I'm a sales analyst with Nintendo Switch games, at least from Nintendo's side. I see what they think is good numbers. Nintendo thought this was good numbers. So, this game right here is going to be worth it. It is an amazing game. It is worth the $60 in my opinion because you get all the DLC in HD. You get all the 3DS content, all the Wii U content, and there's some Switch costumes, just Breath of the Wild. You get everything in this. It's all on one cartridge, and you get so many things. It is 100% worth the $60. Well, it's going to be worth more now. You have to pay a lot more, unless digitally, of course. This game right here, Mario Sonic 2016, or 2020 Tokyo Games. Sealed. I'm a big fan of the Olympic Games with Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. When I picked this up, I was planning on playing this with Alan a lot. And last year I showed you guys this being completely sealed. And I still haven't opened it. Unfortunately, when I finally got it, the world was where we are now in the pandemic. So I still haven't played this game. I'm hoping to play it with Alan, because these games are really fun with multiplayer. You could do single player, but it's just not fun single player, if I'm being honest. I own all the Olympic games except the 2016 ones. So, yeah. Moving on, Super Mario Odyssey. Great game. This is one of those Switch games that I think you need to own if you're buying a Switch game. There's 4 games that you must own on the Nintendo Switch. At least one. These are like the must-owns, in my opinion. Super Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing, Smash Brothers, Breath of the Wild. You have to own one of those 4 if you own a Nintendo Switch. If you don't own any of those 4 games, I question why you bought a Switch. Just being honest. Wolfenstein 2, I really enjoyed playing this game, but I had to delete it because it was taking so much Switch space. So I'm going to eventually jump back into this game. I enjoyed it. This was an amazing Switch port. Again, from Panic Button. Panic Button just needs to work on everything with the Switch, because they... Crazy developers. Pokemon Sword. Not my favorite Pokemon game, just being honest. Kirby Star Allies. This is my second time buying Kirby Star Allies. Funny thing, when I got it, it was completely sealed. I opened it. The cartridge wasn't there. There was this weird styrofoam stuff in the cartridge. I know that sounds weird, but that's a true story. The game was completely sealed, never been opened, and I opened it. There was just this weird plastic stuff inside the cartridge holder. I don't know what was up with that. Luigi's Mansion 3. In my opinion, this is the best looking Switch game out there. A lot of people might disagree with that. I mean, Monster Hunter Rise looks really good, but I still think Luigi's Mansion 3 is the best looking Switch game. I despise this game. I hate this game. I don't have fun playing this. I haven't put an hour into it, to be fair. But I'm on World 3. I could beat this game very fast. I could probably beat this in 2 hours, probably. I don't know how long this game is. I wasn't having fun with this game. You have to replay the level like twice. Awful idea. Awful idea that they did that. Persona 5 Strikers, video coming on this. I will say I do really enjoy this game, though. I unfortunately can't play it anymore right now because Monster Hunter Rise and so many other games are coming out, so that is on the back burner. I'm a big Persona 5 fan, so I am going to play that eventually. LA Noire, incredible Switch game. I've seen this go on sale for like $10. If you can buy it, pick it up. It has an awful ending, I'm not going to lie there, but the game is worth it. Is it a good Switch port? They didn't really do anything to the Switch port. They're going to act like they did a lot to the Switch port, but I'm just keeping it real with you. They didn't do much with that. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This is a very fun game. I do consider this a must-own Switch game too, but not in the levels of the Ultimate 4 is what I call it. It's fun though. It is fun. I think this would, if I made a new updated Switch videos on like what games you should buy for the Switch, like must-own titles, I think this would be in there, because it's just a fun single-player game, it's a fun multiplayer game, it's a fun online multiplayer game, and then Bowser's Fury is incredible. Clubhouse games, I actually really enjoyed this. I haven't gotten a chance to play it that much. I played a lot with Trent, and I destroy him every time, especially in checkers, bowling, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's a great game. I really enjoyed destroying Trent in that game. Ultimate Alliance 3. I want to beat this game. I really want to beat this game. Every time I play this game, something bad happens in my life. I'm not even joking. The Ultimate Alliance series is so special to me because Ultimate Alliance 1 on PlayStation 2 was one of the very first video games I played. I enjoy this very much, but I'm scared to play it because every time I end up playing it, so many bad things happen to me. It's like this game is like, I'm scared to hold it. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to me. What I played of it, I really enjoyed it. Definitely pick it up. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is kind of a really good game. I put it in my top 10 Mario games. It was very fun. It's the only Mario Kart game I played. I played Mario Kart 8, Deluxe, DS, and Wii. I think that's it. I might have played 7. I don't know if I played 7 or not. But this is definitely my favorite Mario Kart game. If you can get it for a good price, I guess it depends if you like paying $60, because that game is always $60 because it's the best-selling Switch title. I don't know why. Sushi Striker. It's sealed. I don't know if you can see. I can't really tell, but this is a sealed game. I recently picked this up because it is a Nintendo published game, and you know how I said I'm trying to get all the Nintendo Switch published games from Nintendo. I don't care about playing this. I only got it for $5 at Walmart. I think I'm going to keep it sealed just because I really don't care about playing the game. Starlink. You can get this game for $5 at Best Buy with the collection, like everything you need to play. That's definitely worth the $5. This game's worth the $75 if you paid $75. One of my favorite Switch third-party games. It is incredible. Ooh, this is a good one. Mortal Phoenix Rising. I had not gotten a chance to play more with this game, but I put, I think, like about an hour or two in it. What I've played, I've really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going back into it. A lot of people look at it as a Breath of the Wild clone. You could look at it as that, or you could just look at it as an original IP coming from Ubisoft. I think this game's fun. I guess there is some elements that definitely is heavily inspired by Breath of the Wild, but this game's fun, and you can get it for $20, and it just came out like 4 months ago. So, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, amazing game. Definitely excited to play more Pikmin. That's my first Pikmin game, and yeah, it's a great game. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. This game is really fun, and especially when you get to these last few levels, the difficulty really spikes up. I'm like, the levels were very easy for me, but when it came to like those last 6 levels, the game was like, dude, the difficulty, it was crazy. Mario Tennis Aces. Haven't played much of this, to be honest with you, but I'm going to be playing more with this because I want to play more of this. I just haven't had the chance because so many things are happening right now. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I got this for Christmas last year. I'm almost finished with the game, I believe. I need to ask Trent. I believe I'm almost done with the game, so I might stream the ending. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. This was one of the buy 2 get 1 free games that I decided to pick out for when GameStop was doing the deal in December of last year. I have not touched it yet. December was a crazy month. I got a PlayStation 5, so I haven't gotten a lot of chance to play like the Switch titles that I bought with my own money. But this game is definitely going on the list to play because I haven't really played a Mystery Dungeon game. I played the 3DS one, but I think I took it back because I wasn't liking it. I don't know what was up with that, why I took it back, but here we are with the game. I cannot wait to play it. Dragon Quest XI, I actually seriously want to play this very soon, but again, I have my rule. I don't like starting long games till I beat another long game, because I just don't want that on the record of, you know, more long games to beat at the same time. So hopefully Dragon Quest XI will be beat in next year's collection video. Daemon X Machina, I picked this up for $20 at my local Family Video when it was closing down. Didn't touch it. I only bought it because Nintendo published game. I think this is going to be a rare Switch title, just to let you guys know. Wonderful 101. This is the Kickstarter edition. I kickstarted the game. This is the only thing I've kickstarted. And here we are. I haven't played this yet. This came out when I got The Last of Us 2, and I was emotionally just... That game is so bad, man. Last of Us 2 is... If you like the game, hey, that's you, but Last of Us 2 made me need to take a break from gaming because of how bad that game was. Because I was so excited, and yeah. Next stack, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Great game, man. Absolutely a great game. We recently talked about this in the beginning of the video, I think. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Interesting title. I picked this up because I was moving at the time. So this came out perfectly because I could have a portable 2D Mario game while I was like moving out of the house. Whenever I took a break from moving out, like sit down, play my Switch. I also bought this because I thought this is going to be a great game to have friends over and all of us play, and it is. It's a great friend game. If you have friends, And if you can get this game cheap, I don't think this game is worth $60. I only bought it because I had friends coming over, and it just made sense. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. This one was awful. I was not a fan of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I am a big fan of the Lego Marvel Superheroes 1, the first game. That was incredible, but this game was garbage. I was not a fan. Especially with the removal of the X-Men and Fantastic Four. No. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is a very rare Switch title because of Pyra and Mythra joining Super Smash Bros. I'm almost done beating this game. I'm like on the last chapter. I'm stuck at a part because the infinity chart is so annoying in that game. I have to put like 10 hours to get past this part, so eventually this will be beaten. But this game is awesome. I know last time I talked about how I wasn't a fan of this game. After I played more about it, I actually really enjoy the characters. I am missing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, the Golden Country Torna, whatever it's called. If you guys own that and want to sell it to me at a fair price, hit me up, because I just need that game and I have a complete Xenoblade collection. So if you are interested in selling that, please hit me up. My email is in the description, or it's somewhere. Ask me for my email if you know, yeah. Link's Awakening. I bought this and I got stuck in a part and it really annoyed me, and I spent 2 hours trying to get out of that part and I just couldn't figure out what to do, so I dropped the game after that. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This was one of my favorite Wii U games, and to play it on the Switch, it was pretty cool. You can finish the game in like 3 hours. So if you can get the game for a very good price, I think it's definitely a fun game to have. I haven't tried the multiplayer. I'm kind of curious to see how that game is. It fun in multiplayer? ARMS. This game, I'm always going to defend this game. This game is so awesome. This is a original IP from Nintendo, and people will call it a tech demo. At least Turbik will. I think it's a great game. If you play the current version of the game, you will see there's a lot more content for this game. This game has potential, and I hope there's an ARMS 2. Love that game. Mortal Kombat 11. I really like this game too, but I had to delete it off my Switch because it takes so much gigabytes. But this is a really good Switch port in my opinion, because it is. It's a lock 60. It looks ugly, but again, we talked about it with Dead by Daylight. They picked a good frame rate to have the game look like they picked a frame rate over the game looking good. That's what they did with Mortal Kombat 11. The game looks like literal crap. It is awful. It is the crappiest Switch title in terms of graphically, but it runs perfect, and it's perfect. Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations. Oh, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I don't like this game. The most recent Monster Hunter game is awesome. Generations Ultimate is awful. Don't touch that game. Don't touch it at all. Dragon Quest Builders 2. From what I played, I really enjoyed it, but it was buy two get two free with GameStop again, and I picked it up because Nintendo published it. Kind of weird that Square Enix isn't really publishing Switch games. Don't know why. That is kind of weird though. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Great game. Batman the Telltale series. Okay, this is a game I always tell people, if you're starting a Switch collection, pick this one up. This is going to be a rare Switch title. Trust me on it. It's already expensive. Well, not too expensive. It's $30 to $40. The Telltale game series is amazing. But this game was printed. There's not many printed copies of this game. I know this because trust me. Trust me on it. The reason why this is going to be a rare Switch title is because all of the episodes are on the cartridge. And I know Telltale Games is back, but I don't think they own the rights fully to Batman again. So if they lose it, yeah, they're never reprinting that either. So yeah. I am the only one out here that likes Sonic Forces. I really like this game. Well, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I don't really like this game. It's mediocre. It is mediocre. It is not a good game, but it's not a bad game. There are far worse Sonic titles out there. And people give Sonic Forces way too much hate. When I say way too much hate, way too much hate. Should you buy this game? Probably not. You can beat it in less than 2 hours, and I'm not even joking, because that's what I did. It's one of those games where it's just like, if you can find it for $5, it's an alright game. It's not bad. It's not a glitch mess like Sonic Boom was, or Sonic 06, or a lot of this game's a lot better than a lot of the current Sonic titles we've gotten in the past. Our last Switch title for the day is Bioshock the Collection. Big fan of playing the Bioshock games after playing these games on the Switch. I finished 1. I don't remember how far I got into 2, and I didn't play Infinite. I had to delete all of these games because space. 2K did not even try, man. It's so annoying, so discouraging to see that so many of these developers did not even try putting their game on a cartridge. They were just like, too expensive, we're not going to try, we're not going to even put the time, because you can put stuff on a 4GB cartridge if you put the time into it, which they didn't put the time into it. So guys, that is my Switch collection. That is 80 plus titles. Let me know what your favorite game was out of the collection, and let me know how many Switch games that you own in your collection. I am going to do a video on what's on my Nintendo Switch, because Great Slick came up with the idea. Probably next month when this video comes out, in April. Probably in May, I'll be doing my what's on my Nintendo Switch May edition. Let me know if you want to see that. I know Great Slick wants to see it, and I think it's a good idea. So, yeah. Alright guys, make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, make sure to check out my Discord server, and follow me on Twitter. Had a lot of fun doing this video. Always enjoy doing these videos, but it's always a mess putting everything back together properly. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of my collection. All that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.